Welcome to day 5, the final day of Julia's super duper ultra superb wonderful glorious magnificently splendid holiday gift guide giveaway. If you haven't watched the first 4 days yet, then go do so right over here in the corner. But as a summary of the contest, there are 5 days, 5 videos, and 5 prizes. So make sure you check the contest page each day to watch the new video and get extra entries. But don't worry, you have until January 2nd, 2017 to watch all the videos and enter. For today's tech tip, we will be looking at projectors. Well, not really the projector itself, but the surface you're projecting onto. Everyone knows that you should project onto a projector screen or a specialty paint, but some people may not have the space or money for it, or it just simply doesn't match their home decor. So do you really need a projector screen, or will a white wall or other colored walls work? Let's take a look at the stereotypical projector screen. It's usually made of a cloth that's slightly reflective and completely wrinkle-free. The most common color is white, but they often come in grays or warmer shades of yellow depending on the ambient lighting in your room. While these may give the best image quality, it's not always easy setting one up. We would all love to have dedicated home theater rooms, but honestly, a lot of people are just putting up projectors in their living room or apartment. After all, a projector offers a larger, more cinematic experience for much cheaper than the equivalently sized TV. So for our first test, we decided to compare a white wall to a white projector screen. For that, we're using this awesome BenQ HT2150ST projector. It's a gaming projector that's capable of projecting a 1080p image at 120 Hz. It'll even do 3D, but obviously you'll need the active shutter glasses to go with that. Most importantly, it's a short throw projector that can cast a 100-inch image from just 1.5 meters away. But more on that later. As you can tell by these two images, they look pretty much identical. As you can see, the whites are bright, blacks are dark, and all the colors are nice and contrasty. To all of our eyes, all the colors are pretty well represented with no obvious color shifts. But obviously, a projector screen has many other advantages, such as reducing the amount of stray reflections or even using a slightly reflective material that can help boost brightness and contrast. We could break out the calibration tools, but for our testing, we're mainly concerned with how it looks in everyday use and not the minute differences that you may not be able to see with the human eye. With that said, we've determined that you can use a wall. So the next question is, do you absolutely require a perfectly white surface for a good experience, or can you get away with using any existing wall's color? So we dug into the settings to see what kind of walls we could test. The HT2150ST has different settings for use on a light yellow, pink, light green, or blue wall. Sound familiar? Well, if you use cameras often, then you'll notice that these 4 colors represent white balance and color temperature. Out of the 4 colors, we only have a blue wall, so we tested it on that. When comparing the neutral image on a white wall to the blue compensated image on a blue wall, the most obvious difference is brightness. The color accuracy and contrast isn't bad, but the difference in brightness is too big to ignore. You can get around this by moving the projector closer, but then again, your image will obviously get smaller. So here, we tried to do a little mock-up, so we increased the camera's exposure to try and compensate for the dimmer surface. The colors are pretty similar to the original image, so it's good to see that you can be somewhat flexible with your surface as long as your projector is powerful enough. And that makes sense since conservation of energy and all that. The projector has a certain amount of light output measured in lumens that's capable of shooting out. If the background is darker or less reflective, then your eyes will receive less light. You'll need to use a stronger projector or move the projector closer in order to get the same kind of image brightness and quality. This is where a short throw projector comes in handy. Being able to shrink down that minimum distance really makes it so much easier to set up. Plus, you can use it in small rooms. These settings are an excellent tool for correcting any ambient light, which is exactly what the settings are there for. But obviously not enough for you to start projecting in Willy Wonka's factory.
Can you believe it, people? Only 10 more days until Techmas!
So yes, it's best to use a projector screen or the specialty paint, but if you absolutely can't or are in a pinch, a white wall or other light neutral colored walls will work. But if you do plan to use it on an off-colored wall, make sure your projector can help compensate for that color difference like this BenQ projector can. And yep, you guessed it, we're giving this bad boy away, so you can watch Netling daily on a 100-inch screen. Plus, it comes with its very own carrying case. So that wraps up the final day of my holiday gift guide giveaway. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this little mini holiday series and that it helped you answer some burning tech tips questions while helping you pick out the awesomest tech gifts. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you check out our previous videos over here, follow us on Twitter over here, and as always, like the video if you liked it, comment down below for fans with benefits, and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. All right, happy holidays, guys. Hope you enjoy.